If you're trying to keep a project on track without juggling a bunch of different apps, Google Calendar can actually be a surprisingly powerful project management tool. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Google Calendar for project management step by step so you can organize milestones, deadlines, meetings, and work sessions in one simple place. And if you find this helpful, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software tutorials. Let's start by opening Google Calendar. Once you're in, the first thing I recommend is creating a separate calendar for your project. This keeps everything clean and makes it much easier to view only the tasks and dates that matter for that specific project. On the left side, next to other calendars, click the plus icon, then choose Create New Calendar. Give it a clear name, like the project name or client name, and save it. Now your project has its own dedicated calendar. Next, begin adding your project milestones, deadlines, meetings, and important tasks as events. Think of Google Calendar as your project roadmap. Add major milestones like design approval, first draft completion, launch day, or final review. Then add deadlines for deliverables so nothing sneaks up on you. You can also schedule meetings, check-ins, and even focused work blocks so your calendar shows not just when things are due, but when the work actually gets done. A great way to stay organized is to use different colors for different types of events. For example, you might use one color for milestones, another for meetings, another for deadlines, and another for work sessions. Color coding makes it easier to scan your calendar at a glance and instantly understand what type of activity is coming up. If you're managing multiple projects, this becomes even more useful because your schedule stays visually clear instead of looking cluttered and confusing. Now, let's talk about recurring events. If your project includes regular team meetings, weekly check-ins, or repeating tasks, create them once and set them to repeat. That way, you don't have to manually rebuild the same event every week. Just open the event, choose the repeat option, and set it to daily, weekly, or whatever schedule fits your workflow. This is especially helpful for agile teams, ongoing content production, or any project that has a routine rhythm. If you're working with other people, you can add team members as guests to the relevant events. This is useful for meetings, review sessions, planning calls, and deadlines that involve collaboration. When you add guests, they can receive the event invite and stay aligned on what's happening and when. It also helps reduce back and forth messages because everyone can see the same schedule in one place. For online project meetings, Google Meet makes things even easier. When creating an event, you can add a Google Meet video conferencing link directly inside the calendar event. That means your team can join the meeting with a single click without needing a separate app or manually sharing another link. This keeps everything connected inside the same scheduling system, which saves time and makes coordination much smoother. Another important step is setting notifications for deadlines and meetings. You do not want to rely on memory alone when a project has a lot of moving parts. Inside each event, set reminders for when you want to be alerted. You can choose notifications minutes, hours, or even days in advance depending on how important the task is. For major deadlines, it can help to set more than one reminder so you have time to prepare before the event arrives. Google Calendar also has a very useful feature called working hours and location. This helps you define when you are available to work, which is especially valuable if you're balancing multiple responsibilities or working with a remote team. By setting your working hours, you can plan your project tasks during realistic time blocks and avoid scheduling over unavailable periods. If your project involves a specific office location or remote work setup, you can also use location settings to make your schedule more informative and organized. Once everything is set up, the final step is to review your calendar in week or month view. This is where Google Calendar becomes a real project management dashboard. Week view is great for seeing your immediate workload, meetings, and deadlines across a few days. Month view is better for spotting bigger patterns, upcoming milestones, and gaps in your timeline. By reviewing your calendar regularly, you can catch scheduling conflicts early and keep your project moving forward with less stress. And that's the full workflow for using Google Calendar for project management. You create a dedicated project calendar, add milestones and deadlines, color code everything, set recurring events, invite your team, use Google Meet for meetings, add notifications, set working hours, and review your timeline in week or month view. It's a simple system, but when you use it consistently, it can make a huge difference in how organized and productive your projects feel. If this video helped you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more step-by-step tutorials just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.